None of this makes sense under the construct that they say is what they're trying to do. It makes perfect sense from the point of view of a right-wing billionaire that loves this sort of thing dominating the news, even at the cost of people's lives and well-being, so that they can maintain low tax rates and low regulation on the companies that they invest in, even though they have so much money that if they were to spend millions of dollars a day, they would literally never run out of money. It's pointless, funny money, but they are willing to kill you to get more of it. I want to end with this. This is Florida Representative Chase Tremont, who says, in the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. Folks, this is rock solid, irreversible, validated by science. And you can tell he cares about science because he led with God. And our medical community, period. You are either male or female. This is not subject to one's opinion. It is demonstrable fact. And I've never really understood anything about this. Look, obviously there is literally nothing that a trans person could do. No surgery, no hormonal treatment, anything that would cause some of these absolute monsters and troglodytes to accept them for who they are. That's never gonna happen. What could potentially be on the board though, is that they might be able to do a variety of different things that get them to feel a little bit more comfortable in their body by modifying a lot of different things. There's surgery, there's hormonal things, there's changing hair and style, there's modifying your voice, there's all these sorts of things. And they find every one of those things, if it costs any money to insurance, to be unacceptable, because how dare you try to modify your body to be more like the image of it that you have in your head. And yet, as you pointed out with the surgery, people do that all the time when they're not trans, and it's not a problem. You can get entirely surgeries to make your calves bigger, your legs longer, your butt bigger. You can do all sorts of things to make yourself look different. Some of it is almost a direct parallel to some of this. Lots of cis men supplement testosterone. They're literally doing hormonal treatments so that they can have the body and the energy level and all of that they want. None of that's a problem. You'll notice God is never invoked in stopping any of that. God made men as they were, subject to declining testosterone levels as they age. And yet it's not an abomination for some men to go to the doctor and to supplement it. A lot of this seems a little bit weird, again, according to the religious logic that they use. If they don't mean any of it, and it's just a way to get their base to attack a vulnerable out group so that they can maintain their economic dominance, then it makes a certain amount of sense then. Anyway, any final point?
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Taking supplements, testosterone, taking any kind of supplement as a man that's going to make you feel more manly is gender affirming care. Women getting nose jobs, women getting boob jobs and butt jobs, gender affirming care as well. And this idea that God assigns you the sex at birth and that is your sex and there's never any ambiguity there is just medically wrong. That's just not how it works. And I think you're right, John, that this is a distraction, and the donors to the candidates that are putting this legislation on the floor in their respective state houses, these are the kinds of people that don't want you paying attention to that it's tax season right now and there's $300+ billion in unpaid taxes every year. It is a distraction.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.